Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 5 years later, 90 Day Fiancé's wildest couple is forced to make their most difficult decision yet. 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after. Married couple Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda are considering reconciliation, but their open marriage may have unlocked new possibilities. Jasmine and Gino had a whirlwind romance from the moment they first appeared on screen nearly 5 years ago. The once extremely jealous woman who needed Gino to video chat with her every time he left the house is now in an open marriage, living with her friend instead of her husband. Their relationship only seems to continue to deteriorate, and now Gino is exploring his side of the open marriage in the newest season of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. However, Gino is finding himself at a crossroads. His new potential girlfriend wants him to end his marriage with Jasmine. Meanwhile, his wife is still open to reconciling. In the most recent episode of Happily Ever After, Gino was willing to hear Jasmine's side of the story and reconsider potentially getting back together. Although Jasmine might be in love with Gino and doesn't want to waste their 5 years together, their new partners have proven to be more compatible, especially in the episode There's No Place Like Home. There are two obvious and major changes when it comes to Jasmine and boyfriend Matt Branastarianu. First and foremost, Jasmine's the calmest, funnest, and happiest viewers have ever seen her. Some might argue that Matt and Jasmine are essentially in the honeymoon stages of their relationship. However, even when Jasmine first started dating Gino, and he visited her in Panama, she wasn't this happy. Their time together was filled with turmoil, especially after she learned Gino sent her nudes to his ex. Not only is Jasmine a better version of herself, but Matt unconditionally shows her support. Matt admits he cares for Jasmine more than just a friend, and it's obvious to viewers and to Jasmine. For example, Matt showed up for Jasmine and helped her get her stuff out of the parking lot. He also takes her to get her nails done, pays for them, waits for her, and even sometimes joins along. At the nail salon, Jasmine admits she sees all that Matt does for her, but a part of her still struggles because she loves Gino. While her emotions are understandable, Matt's right. The qualities Jasmine had been hoping Gino would embody, and the way she hoped he'd care for her, is the way Matt ultimately treats her. Similarly, the dynamic between Gino and Natalie is much different than that of Jasmine. Where Jasmine would have been jealous or likely thrown a fit over something Gino did, Natalie is much calmer. Natalie does seem to have a forceful personality, and she seems unwilling to waver from what she desires, like when she told Gino she needed him to tell Jasmine he'd moved on. However, when he called her from the store wearing a silly hat and shared his experiences with Jasmine, Natalie seemed calm, supportive, and even playful about his attire. Additionally, much like how Jasmine is a happier person with Matt, Gino seems happier and more excited to be around Natalie. However, there's the bigger concern here that Gino is making the same mistakes he made with Jasmine. He hasn't been entirely honest with Natalie from the beginning, and it seems like Gino might also be using Natalie to make Jasmine jealous. So, while Gino and Natalie seem to get along better, if Gino keeps repeating the same mistakes, they might end up down the same path. Considering that in real time Jasmine and Matt had a baby together, it's hard not to hope that the 90 Day Fiancé stars will take their relationship to the next level. Matt clearly brings out a different side to Jasmine, and he cares on a deeper level. On top of that, the way Jasmine sometimes looks at Matt, especially at the nail salon, it seems like she might have more feelings too, but is fighting them. If so, it's understandable considering she's still married, but Matt makes a good point. How many times does Gino need to reject Jasmine before she finally moves on? Hopefully, viewers will find out sooner rather than later in the future episodes of Happily Ever After.